Hello.
Hey Jay, can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Yeah.
Uh, mm,
Hello.
Hello.
It's a touch.
In the community notes, do you guys see jumbled notes or is it a bug on my side?
No, I do see jumbled.
Okay.
And it looks like the first page is like collapsed in itself or something.
Yeah, kind of like.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think the survey results got weird. Let's revert. Okay. OPA. Hmm. Weird.
I can't even delete them. Some things. Oh, they are in footer for whatever reason.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
it works for me. I can see it. It's just got a bit out of order.
Yeah.
I removed them.
Hold on. I'm gonna restore an old version. Can you refresh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am still I did okay, let me see.
Yeah, it looks good to me now, yeah.
Yeah, if you read edit anything that's lost us. So it's just
Yeah, I think now it's good. Wow. uh yeah. I don't have anything for today except for PR reviews, and maybe we can go through milestone.
sure. Let's see. Do you want to share your screen, Jay? And then let's go through the.
Yeah, let me set it up.
Yeah. I know you said the VAP metrics is due for another review, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Uh,
And it should be good. I think those were my last comments.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
Do you want to do it just from the top or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I know Abhishek is working on this one. Abhishek, how far along are you? Do you?
Yeah, so I wanted to discuss this actually. So, yeah, so I was able to like reproduce it like locally, this issue, and So from what I can see is the main thing causing this is like when Gatekeeper is run like in a nested environment in a nested cluster, uh, a pod lookup fails because it tries to look up for a pod in the nested environment because like from kubeconfig we are sending all the API calls to the nested environment and the like the gatekeeper controller pod doesn't exist in the nested environment for in this case and it exists in like the management like the upper cluster and that pod lookup is in turn like causing this issue so but yeah, I was going through the issue and I saw like a comment saying we plan on not using the the fake pod which we are currently doing for like maybe out of Kubernetes mode or something like that. Like
Uh,
we have this debug fake pod system in place, right? Like a logic in place.
you mean like providing fake pod variables and then using them?
Yes, so yeah, currently like the workaround which I could see was if you can use a fake pod to like uh, get a response out of that like get pod API call instead of like it erroring out.
Yeah.
But in the comments, I saw that we are planning to move, like the long-term plan is to like move away from using this idea of fake pod. So, and also there is like a comment after that saying that maybe we could like come up with some designs because it might be an architectural change. So, like a proposal or something. So I was thinking maybe like so we are using that get pod call to mainly get uh, the pod name. So I was thinking like we have the pod name like already in like maybe the environment variables or something. So like if we can use that instead.
So that's a tricky bit, right? Because if pod is restarted, then the name changes. Or evicted, then the name changes. I think the better way to probably solve it is, and this is my guess. So right now, the mechanism is whatever kube config you provide, the pod get call in the code where it's looking for a pod will use that kube config.
Yes.
We can probably implement a backup mechanism there saying that if you don't find a pod in this kube config, use in cluster kube config to find that pod and see if you find it.
Hmm.
Does it make sense?
Yes. Yeah. So instead of like
Because
looking up in the
ultimately
nested
it's the
cluster, it will.
location where you are looking, right?
Yes. Uh, yeah, I think. Uh, yeah, I think I could. Yeah, try that.
Yeah, see if
Uh,
it works. If does not, then we have to figure something else out.
yes. Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking like is there like a proposals like come with like should I like come up with a proposal first? Maybe make a PR for this and then maybe start implementing it or
Yeah, write up a doc or a readme, however you feel comfortable. Use Copilot; it's pretty good at
yeah,
writing
yeah.
this type of stuff. Um, and ask it to like suggest alternatives as well. To
Yes.
for
Yeah,
us.
so I mean, I was brainstorming with Copilot and like, so one of the thing it mentioned was like, using like maybe a flag for like external mode. And when you are using such flag, you like skip the get pod API call because we are mainly using that get pod API call, like in this case, to set an owner reference and like in like a nested queue like cluster like the owner reference does not work anyway, is that like correct? From my understanding the garbage collection won't work anyway.
Uh, I I I don't know.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
So the like if I recall correctly, get pod API is to figure out the pod name, which is essentially being used in status sub resources that we have. For example, like constraint status or constraint template status, where due to us running like multiple replicas of stuff, like for example, a constraint is being or constraint template is being watched by gatekeeper audit and three controller manager pod, right? So it's a
Yeah.
basically a state system which looks at the same resource and then reports state. So that's why we need a pod ID or a pod name, so that we know that what each pod is looking at, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So that's where I think that get pod API is being used for all the pod sub resources. I'm not quite sure
Y-
if it.
Yes, you are correct. Yeah, like while creating like the status object, we are making like we are basically making this API call to get the pod. And from my understanding, like we're using this whole status to track what a pod is like processing. Is this correct?
Yeah, basically what a pod is getting as an as input, and how it sees a state of the
Yeah,
system, right? Because and if two pods are looking at the same resource, one if there is an error in one pod somehow, then it will report that error through that status, right? Saying that I as a one pod don't am not able to process this uh, properly, and reporting this error. So that's how we get to know if nothing is reporting an error, then we are good.
yeah, got it. Yeah, so yeah, even like yeah, I was like brainstorming like multiple solutions, but I think like a solution which is like simpler and like I think which causes like least friction would be like the best one. So let me like uh try to implement because like even the solution that you proposed sounds like it's quite straightforward like for me to implement it and maybe I could try it out and maybe come out with a proposal. Yeah.
Yeah, ask Copilot to suggest any alternatives as well. Considering long term, this is kind of like a patch, because
Hmm.
we assume that if one cube config doesn't work, let's get it through another one. But probably a better one would be uh, something else. I can't think of it right now, but ask Copilot if it think it can,
Sure,
or
yes. Yeah.
brainstorm. And
Yeah.
if you still don't find like reasonable solution, we can brainstorm together.
Yeah, yeah. If I feel like there is like a better solution, then yes, I'll reach out to you and yeah, maybe we can discuss that as well.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. So sounds like you are making progress for that one, and you'll basically write up a proposal.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. So then we can keep this one. Yeah, I wanted to discuss this one, like graduate all the connection and disk driver stuff. I talked to Azure Policy and Noah was working on it, right? Uh, and now I don't think like they still haven't decided who is going to pick up that work, and it's kind of like a chicken and egg problem, because if somebody doesn't try it, we won't find or we won't get any actionable or insightful feedback on what is working and what is not. So do we still want to push for beta for both of these, or we want to wait for a while trying to figure out if people are trying this solution and then report any issues, because we are still in alpha, so it might be a little bit more flexible to fix stuff. Sardash.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, I was talking to policy about how, or like where are we in like in terms of connection, like whole exporting violations to disk stuff, and they don't have any timeline on when somebody's gonna pick that work up. And I don't know if in OSS people are using this. So I'm wondering if we should wait before pushing to beta, uh,
Oh, I see.
to get some feedback first so that we can fix stuff early on, or go.
Yeah, so that's connection CRD and then the disk driver
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, okay, I see. So 49 and 50 there.
yeah.
I see. So they haven't done the work or they haven't finished it yet.
yeah, Noah was working on it, and
Yeah.
then I like I think he did some work, but there still needs to be done more, and then we have
I,
to figure out if somebody is willing to test it as well.
yeah.
And I
Mm,
bought it a couple of times, and I got the answer that they still haven't discussed like who is doing more.
yeah. All right, let's discuss internally in chat. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so should I like push
Keep
that?
those for now, and then let's discuss separately, and then we'll come back to those ones.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, this should be a pretty straightforward. Um, I'll ping this guy. He was interested in like doing it, so see if he's working on it or not. Otherwise, I just ask Copilot to do it. And then rest of the stuff. This is a PR. Let's see. Do you still see the issue or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I shared an Edge window, so I was not sure if it's gonna stuck to that or like change it. Yeah, there is a PR up for this one. I reviewed it a couple of times. I will.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if that looks good, we'll get this in there.
Yeah, so last I know is we kind of wanted to make sure that we go through all the prior discussion and make sure that everything is addressed. So I'll just go through it because I haven't had time to go through all the prior discussion to make sure. But looking at independently the PR, it did what it was supposed to, and I think I left some review or feedback on the PR itself. So it shouldn't be much of a work. Uh, yeah, so this is the PR basically for this one. Uh,
I see.
then yeah, this is a Copilot PR, which should be fine. I'll review it, and if it looks good, then I'll ask for your review as well.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this one also I reviewed, but I haven't heard back from the author in quite some time. I think this is a useful metrics, which is basically reporting violation metrics per constraint. Um, yeah, not sure if we like want this immediately. Should I wait for the author to respond or not, or if you think this is not a good metrics, then we can just
Yeah,
change.
diversity violation. Uh, I think we said we don't want to do this, right? Is that the granularity thing?
E-
Like we didn't want to expose this information, I think.
I mean,
I don't remember if this was, I think this was that.
this is violation per constraint, so it's not something like it's not. It's it's not a sensitive information, right? Because you will get this as a part of violation anyways, a constraint name and like whatever it is.
Yeah. Can you look at that thread, that long one about the like the granularity? And if this was that, I don't remember now. It's been a
Do
long
you,
time.
do
Yeah.
you vaguely recall where it was?
Yeah. We had like a million one of them. Let me see. Uh,
Yeah, because like
or
I can see issues in cardinality, but
yeah, cardinality. Yeah.
if we clean up the metrics, then it should be fine, right? Like that's the reason we added um that other metrics recently as well, where we specifically checked for cleaned up state of the metrics. I think it was VIP. I don't know.
Let me see, 1 second. I think cardinality. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this is the yeah, I think the problem is that it's yeah, we just can't reset it. I'll drop the chat. This is Max's comments from a while back. Oops, wrong. Trying to copy paste. I just dropped it. Can't see your screen now. It's black.
Oh, yeah, I think it's
I think you
what.
closed the window or tab or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's coming up. Yeah, so this is exactly it, right? Constraint name to what gatekeeper violations audit metric.
Hmm. Yeah, so but the problem is that it so the problem was that it is adding a tag on the violation metrics, right? So
Yeah.
that means that the existing metrics will be blown out of proportion. This one, the PR itself, like it's let me see where it is. Yeah. So the PR itself is adding a new matrix and the label remains the same. Yes, cardinality issue is the same, but I think we are like overriding it every time. So when constraint gets deleted, the respective metric should get cleaned up as well.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if it can.
So for example here, right, like this gatekeeper violation per matrix, like so if this constraint is cleaned up, then I don't think this metric will exist, only these two will exist, so it will get cleaned up.
Hmm. What was the issue before?
So before, the issue was the proposal was to update the existing metrics, which is gatekeeper violations, right? Gatekeeper violations reports total audit violation in its totality, and then the proposal was to add a label to it from the name of the issue. It seems like it.
But then we could have done the same thing by resetting. I'm trying to remember what was the
Oh, okay.
uh like why couldn't we reset at that? Because if you, I mean, sorry, you are doing this total or this is just like a per audit cycle?
Is gatekeeper violations a total or it's not total, right? It's like per audit.
Yeah, I think it's per audit also. I don't remember then why couldn't we reset it
Because
for per audit cycle then?
let's see, just see. Oh, metrics. Gatekeeper violations. Yeah, the total number of audited violation, but it doesn't say if it's per audit or not. But I
Yeah. Uh,
let me look and go.
I mean, we discussed this many times before.
Yeah, the topmost issue I think was cardinality, but
Yeah, cardinality and then privacy. Yeah, can you look at the existing issues maybe then? And
yeah,
what was the reason? If not, I'm fine with it. If we can think like new metric solves that problem, but I still don't understand why we couldn't do it for the old one.
yeah. I for this PR I specifically asked not to do it for the old one because constraint template and this metrics has been there for so long, so I didn't
Yeah.
wanna add labels and break
Oh
exist.
yeah, yeah, I think that's a good
That's
point.
why I asked specifically to uh, get it added as a new metrics, and then there is a flag as well which basically enables because of the cardinality issues.
Yeah.
So if people really want it, then they can enable this flag.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And yeah, it's by default off. Yeah, anyways, I'll Let me make a note for myself.
Yeah, I think we just need to scan what was the old issue, and then does this new proposal solve that problem? That one doesn't for privacy because it's all open. But I don't know about cardinality. I don't remember now.
Can you take the uh, chat, the link you just pasted? Oh, let me just do it on the meeting note. Because so as soon as we end the meeting, that link will be lost.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do
Yeah,
you want me to edit or did you get it?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. And uh, this one has been sitting there for a very long time. I think it's good to have because like many of the helm flags are missing. Many of the flags that we have on the code are missing respective helm variables, so it is difficult to set them through helm. Uh, but I've not heard anything from like November last year. What do we want to do about this?
Uh, you haven't heard from this person?
Yeah, I requested like few changes, but
Okay.
heard.
Do we think this is important? If not, if so, then we should just pick it up.
I think it's nice to have because like I said, right, like these variables are not available as a helm variable.
Oh,
And
okay.
like I think it's always good because if people want to set them, then it's easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a year. Yeah. This might be a good one for Bishek, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can pick this up.
Yeah.
cool.
You won't be able to push to their branch, but once you
Hmm.
have it, we can close this one and just say, hey,
Yeah,
superseded by whatever your PR is.
Yeah. There's a PR already, right? Okay.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is a
this is a PR.
PR, and there is an issue as well. Like this 3784.
Okay.
If you can
Yeah, I'll
comment.
comment. Yeah.
Oh, I think I already assigned it to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, I can't see it in. Okay, wait, I can. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
because
the already
it's.
told the ones. I mean, maybe we should think about also how do we do this automatically, like so we don't do it manually every single time. So some sort of a thing that either tells us that hey, we missed these, or like and auto generates,
Okay.
or just automatically adds it part of make or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to. You're talking about like helm values, right?
Yeah, basically go from the CLI, we detect whatever the flags are, and then automatically add them to the Helm.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's easy or not. If it's not
Yeah,
easy, then we can.
I don't think it's like pretty straightforward because those
Mm.
like it's yeah
Yeah, because flags are everywhere, right? It's not just in just
yeah
one place. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. My mind kind of breaks a little bit thinking about it.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
try that. Also, yeah, is it not showing up here because like the PR is on the
Oh
board
yeah,
and not the
yeah.
issue?
It's not part
Okay.
of the milestone. Let me add it to the
Yeah.
milestone. That's a good catch. Yeah, we can if you don't have bandwidth for this one since you are already working on like a couple of issues, we can push this.
No, yeah, I think for my next milestone, like after I'm done with the out of bounds issue, I don't have anything else for the milestone, so I could work on this.
Okay, cool. This is I think a duplicate. No, this is actual issue for this PR. Adding maintainer documentation, and this is basically graduating VAP to beta. I Yeah, I think this one is done already, and so the last one for the GA issue is adding metrics for VIP. And so once you review it, we should be able to, like, we already turned the flag to true, so this should be happening next release, like 323. Yeah. Oh wait, we discussed this on the December 3rd. Let me see.
Yeah, I think a few of those are not like part of the milestone, and that's why like I've
Yeah.
not been tracking it.
Found it, so could not support it. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't think this is a GA blocker. Sartash, do you think it is?
Look, I'm reading. I thought we talked about this before.
Yeah. So this is basically like adding a variable that that is similar to like input.review.operation.
Yeah. I thought we already said not GA blocker before.
Yeah, we did, but I just wanna reiterate that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can remove that one. Yeah. I think it's already in the parent issue though. So we can just get remove that one. Yeah, cool. I mean, I think it's still we should get it. But
Yeah.
yeah, not the GA blocker.
Uh
So
yeah,
just the metrics one. I think sounds like it's just the
yeah, and then we should push this to 323 because we
yeah. We're skipping a release. Yeah,
yeah,
intentionally. Yeah. Did we make a note of that? Because I'm gonna forget about it.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I remember we discussed this, but I didn't realize. Cool. Thank you.
Uh okay. So I think that's all. And this is basically the same one as the Helm variable PR.
Yeah.
Helm this one. Uh, yeah, so sounds like this is there. These two we are gonna wait. So I'll review this one, and then if we still have time, do you think we can bring something over from 323?
Yeah, and then let's add the Gator policy one
Oh
also.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Then
I think
I'll
that should be more than enough for
yeah.
22.
Oh, there is a getter benchmark also that you open.
Did you review that one? I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah,
You
I did.
yeah, let's just take that over also. I think that's almost.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
if we are removing the controller and the connection, I think yeah, we will have time for other stuff.
cool. So I'll add this to 322 and
Yeah,
But then this, like, I'll ask for your reviews then.
Yeah,
How?
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna review. Yeah. So I'm gonna respond to all of your questions. Some of them are valid. I do want to keep the install though, because that kind of aligns with like Helm in Brew versus like create and apply and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, but I was asking, like, now it's kind of like a little bit skewed of the.
Yeah. No, I'll review it.
Okay. Okay. I added both of them to 320. So yeah, then I'll get to working on Getter benchmark
Okay.
first.
Yeah,
And
it should almost be done, I think. I didn't see your comments on it, but it should be pretty because I tested that many times, I think. And I think we have um like a month left, right? I think February.
yeah. Okay. Uh, Let me stop sharing. You said you go through all the comments or you're going through them?
No, I'm going to go through them.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, cool. I think that's all then. We're good for the release.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks.
Cool.
Good one.
Thank you all.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.